Obviously, this is an extremely traumatic time for the Ukrainian community here in Canada. In Toronto, they've mobilized pretty quickly. A gathering, a couple dozen people outside the Russian consulate have gathered. They say they may be here every single day that this conflict is going on. Another gathering is planned for later this evening in downtown Toronto. Here's what one of the protesters had to say.
We are all shocked. We were sure that Putin just wanted to take eastern part of Ukraine, but he bombarded all the territory, and in the media he says that it's not a war, it's just a special operation in Donbass. And Donbass is just a small piece of Ukraine in eastern part.
Right.
And Ivano-Frankivsk is the western part of the border with Poland, so he lies.
Now, the demonstrations aren't just confined to this corner here in Toronto. Throughout the city, in businesses, in homes, people have been up all night, unable to sleep because of the scenes that they have been witnessing over in Ukraine. Their hometowns being bombarded, their families being cut off from communication with them. We spoke to a couple of people who have family back home. One of them just returned from Ukraine just weeks ago.
I was spending my holiday, what was 1 month long in Ukraine. It took me all January. And in January, actually, we heard already that something gonna happen because me, as a Canadian citizen, already Canada asked to leave all Canadian citizens back home. Mm-hmm. So it was already some preparations.
It was kind of like the matter of when it was going to happen. Like, it wasn't like a question, honestly. There's been a lot of threats, but it was just a matter of time, basically. The families minimize the impact as much as possible, basically.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
And your parents have been watching this all night.
Yeah.
Earlier, have you been in touch with them by phone or by internet, or how have you been talking to family?
We just started by internet, and then we called the family.
What was their reaction on the phone?
This is no reaction. This is reaction when we saw in the internet. Like, we don't believe it's happened. He go to the Ukraine, attack to Ukraine. We never believe. Maybe maybe he stopped. They all world say stop, please.
It is a very disturbing situation, and I think it's not only Ukrainian problem. It is a world problem. It is a world problem because in the 21st century, when this is happening, that other country just going and with an invention to another country and trying to take the territory, it's unbelievable.
Now, this is something that has absolutely taken the world by surprise and put the West on notice that it has to come up with some kind of response. There have been sanctions that have been imposed by Canada and many other countries, but the promise is that those sanctions will be strengthened enough to make Vladimir Putin rethink what he's done that has shocked the people that have gathered here today.